What's going on, Flix suckers? Welcome back to another trailer reaction. This one's a big one as we're getting into the next installment for Mission Impossible. Now, this is Mr. Tom Cruise's brainchild. He's getting bigger and better, even though he's getting older, but yet wiser and more fearless. I would say this guy's putting on crazy stunts every single movie that top the last one. And this is a franchise I really never thought I would get into, but he just ups the ante, and you know, as well as everyone else around him with the directors and the writers and whatnot, they put out great overall movies where I know the next Mission Impossible is gonna most likely be better than the last one. I don't want to go too in depth with this one. I want to be amazed, and I'm going to try to do my best to not pause the trailer along the way and give you guys my review on the trailer afterwards. So if you guys like videos like this and want to support the channel, make sure to always hit that big thumbs up and consider subscribing today, where I do more trailer reactions like this, movie reactions, music reactions, and live streams 3 times a week here on the channel. All right guys, so without further ado, here's my reaction for Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1, the official trailer.
Our lives are the sum of our choices. And we cannot escape the past.
That's a huge part of Mission Impossible, is running.
This mission of yours is gonna cost you dearly.
The intensity, man.
The world is changing.
Oh, wow.
Truth is vanishing. War is coming.
It's been a long time, friend. You've no idea the power I represent. It knows your story and how it ends.
Listen to me. The world's coming after you.
His fate is written. Shall we write yours too?
If anything happens to them, there's no place that I won't go to kill you. That is written.
Wow. It's so cool to see the final product, because I saw all that behind the scenes. Good to see Bing Rames back too.
Your ultimate objective.
Your life will always matter more to me than my own.
None of our lives can matter more than this mission.
I don't accept that.
Ooh, those forearms. All right. July 12th. Hey, you know I'm gonna be watching that one in theaters. The big ones, I gotta watch in theaters, y'all. All right, so once again, Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. That's a mouthful, I totally understand that. But this one looks like a Mission Impossible movie. It looks like the next installment of what we're gonna get, just as technology and CGI and green screen and all that good stuff that goes along with the Hollywood movie magic, you know, comes into play in these current years. Now, I love to see that the gang's all back together. We saw Rebecca Ferguson in there for a glimpse. She was a sniper, but what happened to her eye? Did I totally forget? In the last one, Fallout, something happened to her eye? I don't know. We also got introduced to that character in white. I totally forget her name, but she is also a big actress. I remember she's in Hobbs and Shaw. That was a really fun role. I believe she played Jason Statham's sister in that movie, but she has some kind of code name like Frost or something like that. It's something like White Queen or I don't know, something like that, but she's always wearing white. But from what I remember, she was part of the last one. So yeah, I mean, you get that famous big jump scene that we've all seen behind the scenes. Now the final product of him going on this rocky terrain. Obviously, if you guys look at the behind the scenes, it's filmed a little differently than that. It is filmed a little differently. So to me, I was kind of trying to, you know, just remember how they filmed it, and then the final outcome, obviously with movie magic, it looks a lot more grandiose, right? Either way, it's a real stunt. I love Tom Cruise for that. So let's talk about Tom Cruise. Short hair Tom Cruise we got this time. He's going a little shorter. I think in the earlier Mission Impossible that I remember, he kind of started off short, and then I think his hair just started getting thicker and thicker and thicker. Now he's back to the short hair Tom Cruise. I like it. It's cleaner cut. He's older, but he still looks fantastic. I mean, he's still whooping ass. We didn't get to see too many whoop ass scenes, I will say that. That's just for me personally. A couple of hand-to-hand combats and people holding them and whatnot. And of course, those Tom Cruise freakouts, which a lot of people do appreciate nowadays. I mean, they compare him to the Nick Cage freakouts, maybe not as wild, maybe not him jumping on top of a couch, but we're still getting those amazing Tom Cruise freakouts, which I absolutely love. It shows his determination, his passion for Mission Impossible, once again, which is his baby. This is his magnum opus, so to speak. I think even if someone that doesn't know Tom Cruise's work, you say Tom Cruise, you think Top Gun or Mission Impossible, and there's obviously more Mission Impossibles than there are Top Gun, so I think a lot more people recognize this franchise than any other that he's been in. Now, as far as the story goes, didn't get too much other than there's another bad guy on the loose, and this is the common theme. I mean, whether it's like a syndicate organization that could be real or not, or, you know, the government internal shit going on, or the threat of a bad guy or bad girl, which we fear the end of the world. There's always some kind of common threat in these films. We also got some kind of assassin, an Asian assassin with a samurai sword, I believe, that's taking it to Ethan. So, you know, we'll see what happens with that one. I don't think he's been in that situation. We're getting a little bit John Wicky when we start throwing shit in there like that. I mean, I don't know if I really like that, because that's not in the wheelhouse too much of Tom Cruise. Ordinary characters like that don't walk around in Mission Impossible films. Leave that to John Wick. That's a John Wick thing. That's just kind of my personal opinion, but just, you know, hand-to-hand combat stuff, or, you know, shootouts and stuff like that, knife fights, okay, that's totally understandable, but, you know, get people walking around with samurai swords, that's not really in the wheelhouse of a Mission Impossible, at least for me. Leave it to John Wick. Leave it to those crazy other action people that are going to try to top whatever's hot action at the moment. Either way, I'm excited because this is a franchise that I absolutely love. So will you be checking out Dead Reckoning Part 1 in theaters July 12th? I absolutely will, in hopefully the biggest IMAX experience I can. You guys let me know once again in the comments below. And if you guys did appreciate my reaction and thoughts along the way, please let me know by hitting that big thumbs up to support the video. Consider subscribing today if you guys aren't already, where I do more trailer reactions like this, movie reactions, music reactions, and live streams 3 times a week here on the channel. All right, Flix Talkers, till next one, I'm gone. Peace.